Hello, you guys. Have you ever said a sentence and halfway through thought, what? What am I even saying? Well, me too. But we're gonna fix that today. Today, we're dealing with a sneaky little rule about direct and indirect objects and how it can make our sentences look smooth like butter. So let's get it. Alright, guys. So when you have two objects in a sentence of the same verb, of course, and this verb is called a ditransitive verb. So when you have two objects in a sentence, the direct object and the indirect object, the right order or the usual order in which they go is first the indirect object, then comes the direct object. Let me give you an example. She gave me a car. She gave me a car. And I'm lying. She never gives me anything, man. Never. Anything. And that's sad. Let's come back to the example. Alright. She gave me a car. She's the subject. Gives the verb. She gave what? A car. The direct object. Who received it? The indirect object. Me. She gave. Indirect object. Me, the receiver of the direct object. A car. Alright. Let's take another example. I gifted Mangesh a watch. I gifted Mangesh a watch. I gifted what? A watch. Who received it? Mangesh. I subject, gifted verb. Then the indirect object, receiver of the direct object, which is what? A watch. That's how simple it is. The structure, right? Wait. What if the indirect object is longer than a Monday morning? Think about it. Are you going to do the same thing then? Let me give you an example and let you decide what you're going to do with it. I gave the man who helped me fight the robbers and saved me money at the bank yesterday my favorite watch. Let me repeat the sentence one more time. I gave the man who helped me fight the robbers and saved my money at the bank yesterday my favorite watch. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did you just say and what does it mean? Where am I? What is the indirect object? What is the direct object? Can you figure out? See, that's exactly what happens when the indirect object is this long, is longer than your grocery list. Now, what do you do with it? Can you make it simple? Of course you can. Here is the fix. When your indirect object is this long, it can't even fit. Do something about it. What do? You put the direct object first and you change this indirect object into a prepositional phrase using either to or for. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the preposition to here. So, I gave my favorite watch to the men who helped me fight the robbers and saved my money at the bank yesterday. Sounds better? You can make the difference. What's the direct object and what's the indirect object? That's how simple it is. Life-saving, right? Let's take another example. We offered everyone who came to the protest to support the workers free drinks. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you even saying, Ashish? Again, too much information. You're making me go crazy. Guys, relax. I just gave you the facts. So let's read slowly and figure out what the direct object and the indirect object are. Let's read it again, slower this time. We offered everyone who came to the protest to support the workers. These guys, what? Free drinks. Okay, we know, but can we make it better, easier, smoother, more understandable, readable? Of course we can. We have the fix now. Let's put the direct object first and the indirect object afterwards. So we offered free drinks. To whom? To everyone who came to the protest to support the workers. Better. Life's better with it, right? And now it's your turn to practice. You have a long sentence on your screen. All you have to do is identify the direct object and the indirect object and make it better and write it in the comment section below. And if you couldn't do it right, I'll help you. And if you find this video helpful, do like, share and subscribe. If you want more of me, do that and keep doing what you guys do and I'll see you at the top. Love ya.